Hey guys, how's it going? Ricky here from Most Valuable Podcast, here to give you my draft grades for the, I guess they call it America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. And if you've watched, I want to say it's my Lions preview was the one I mentioned it. If you watch that one and you're like, oh, okay, Ricky's going to give a grade based on need for this draft for the Cowboys, fucking throw it out the window. Throw all that need stuff out the window because the Cowboys did, to me, a phenomenal job. I'm looking at Mel Kiper right now, and he gave the Cowboys a C. I just want to say that's ludicrous. That is a ludicrous grade for this draft class, and it pains me to say that because I hate the Cowboys. I hate Jerry Jones's Cowboys more than possibly anybody, mainly because they employ people like Greg Hardy, or did employ people like Greg Hardy. But let's get into their draft. And right away, their first two picks, Ezekiel Elliott and Jalen Smith. And I know what people are going to say, but oh, Ricky, Smith may have nerve damage and he may never play again, blah, 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 blah. Did you see the tape of him running while they were airing the draft? This kid's going to play, may not play this year, but he is going to play for Jerry Jones's Cowboys. Great pick, second round. I think they should have gone with Myles Jack, but Jalen Smith, great pick to boot. Then in number one, you get Zeke Elliott. You get the best running back in the draft class. And I know what you're saying, but Ricky, they have Darren McFadden. If you honestly think Run DMC is your guy, just leave. Just walk out the door, leave. We never want to see you again. Because Zeke is the guy. He's younger. He's got more upside. He's got more potential. This is the guy that the best way I had it just put, and I read it on Twitter, was from our own Sean Anderson. Go look it up on his Twitter account, Schwarbo, where he said this could be the possibility of Romo's the Aikman, Dez is the Irvin, and Zeke is now the Emmitt Smith. That's what you get in this pick. I know it wasn't a big need, but they still got a great player. And I still think Charles Taper is a good pickup for them out of Oklahoma to fit that number one in defensive end. Yeah, could they have gone with DeForest Buckner with the fourth overall pick? Yeah, but then after 4 games, you gotta sit there and go, well, okay, now we got Lawrence, Gregory, and Buckner. I get people saying they should have went defensive end because those two are on suspension, but when they get back, they're going to be fine. And Taper can come in, play the part, and kind of hold the boat at defensive end until Gregory and Lawrence come back. And then another pick, I actually love it and not a lot do. I like the Dak Prescott pick. And the reason why is I don't know what it is about this kid. I like Dak Prescott. The thing that he reminds me of is I know a lot of people, when you see like the comparisons, they say, oh, he's Tim Tebow with an arm. I guess, but the way I see it is he may have the same kind of trajectory as Colin Kaepernick in the NFL. I mean, Kaepernick comes in from, I know Kaepernick played at Nevada and not Mississippi State, a good Mississippi State team with Dak Prescott, but he comes in, he's more of that mobile guy, and Tony Romo can kind of sit there, play out the rest of his days in Dallas. Then Dak Prescott can come in. A little bit of a different situation with Kaepernick. Kaepernick pushed Smith out the door. Dak is not going to do that. And then lastly, I don't know if it's going to work, but the 6th-round pick of Rico Gathers, I can't bash it. I can't bash it because the way I see it is look at the great tight ends. Most of them played basketball at some point. I know this kid hasn't played football in a long time, but I feel like with the right tutelage and the right coaching, he can get those skills back and translate the boxing out and the basketball skills to the football field. This is a home run for the Cowboys, and I hate to say it. A+ for the Cowboys. Love their draft. Love their first 2 picks. I love Dak Prescott late in the rounds. And yeah, it's an A+ for me for the Cowboys. But that's going to do it for this draft grade. Go ahead and let me know down below what you think of my grade. What grade would you give? And also, if you liked the video, go ahead and hit that like button. But if you loved it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You can also go ahead and hit us up on our social medias are right over here, I believe. Right here, they should be. We've got Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, but the one we're really proud of is the Patreon page. You give us your support each and every week with comments, likes, and subs. Go ahead, if you want to give a little bit extra of a support for MVP so that we can make better videos for you guys, go check out our Patreon page. We've got some cool rewards and some nice goals for you guys. But thank you guys again for checking out this video, and as always, have a good day, everybody.